Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
The clapping is probably really irritating.
Probably super irritating on a Sunday morning.
Super duper irritating. Pat Dalpiaz in the frame. You get two cameras for Pat. Look, one camera, two camera. Look at that. She's that important.
Why are you pressing my buttons?
Because you were not ready to do what I wanted to perform.
Yes.
That was part of the fucking bit.
Good morning, Joey.
Jimmy Dalpiaz with us.
Hey, good morning, Gloucester.
Chris Lagakanakapolis is with us.
Gets better every time.
Chris, you got to see the whole pre-setup. What can you tell everyone about our setup?
I'm still hung up on how nice this couch is.
Oh, you mean the new
This is a
couch?
hell of a couch.
This is a new GMG couch.
He's playing.
Sponsored by GMG.
And then watching us throw things around and everything. How's that?
It's intense. It's fast paced. People wouldn't get it.
I can't wait to hear the comment from my wife right now. I cannot wait. Where's my chat? I got no chat feature.
I don't know. I see it.
You see it?
I can tell you who we see this morning.
Well, that would be a change
Oh, that'd be very
is it
sad
because
for me.
you have it set up usually on the other monitor?
There it is.
after. I shot heard from another country.
I gotta try something. But you guys fill for 1 second.
Okay, we got Wayne Moulton saying hi. Patrick T. McNally, good morning.
Hey,
Robert and Annette Spanks from Florida.
the villages in Florida.
And Caitlin is chiming in as well.
In two places, yes.
Paula Ryan O'Brien.
Hey.
Amy and Scoony Boo Boo. Hi, baby boy.
Hey, buddy.
And Annie Roshan. Brenda Grimes Davis says, good morning, Gloucester. Nita McDonald. Good morning, Nita.
Hi,
good to have
Nita
you.
Margarita, there she is. All right. I don't know. I'm not getting my chat. We could do this feature. We could see this feature.
I don't know if you want to. Sometimes.
Oh, look.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There we
well,
go.
hey, let's try this. We can see people's comments.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, right? People's comments popping in there. I like that. Good morning. Oh, look at Beer Man's with us. Julie and Chuck Shoebridge, Steve Conti. Everybody's dying to hear what I have to say about Plover Gate.
I think that's why they're tuning in this morning.
Yeah, they wouldn't normally tune in on a Sunday morning, but they want to hear. Maybe we'll get to that.
Well, lots of familiar names, though.
Kate has something to say about this couch. So the story about the couch is, when we moved in, I had a couch from my old house down here, which was like beige and whatever. It was a serviceable couch in my opinion. Mm-hmm. This is I feel like this is the TV was here, which is a nice television. We have the wood stove there, and the premise was, Kate had it in her head that we had to get a nice couch for down here.
You're banging upstairs.
Otherwise, that the kids wouldn't come down here
to
hang out. So I says, they don't go down there regardless, and they still don't go down here. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but we are, and it's.
But we got a new couch out of it, and so we're getting use out of it right now, which I feel really good about that.
Yeah.
Feel really good about that. Chris is going to talk about the music, a lot of interesting music stuff,
That's
music
awesome.
Scene for the summer.
What a great idea.
We have. Did you write the lady's name down? Oh, you didn't fuck her right.
Yes, I did.
Where is
It's not on there, but I have it in the captions. I'm sorry.
All right, no, I have to, because I can't remember. She's kind of new to the scene. Maybe she's not new to the scene, but Elsja Zwart, the executive director for Gloucester 400. Oh, she did do it nicely for me. Phonetically spelled Elsha. So Elsha. So we won't have to struggle with that the whole time.
Who's we?
The French
Oh,
people
okay.
in that room. Oui, oui.
So I should have all those years ago sent you the phonetic spelling of my name.
Yes.
That would have been helpful.
But there's too
Say it.
much. No, because there would have been too many parts to it. It still
right.
would have been tough, and it wouldn't have been. It would have made for such a good bit.
I want to see it though.
It's great
Say it.
So
content.
send it out.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll send it out.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, and then we'll put it every time. Kate, Pat, we could put it down in the little corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Phonet-
Right.
Chris Lakanopoulos, phonetically spelled.
Right.
Bum, bum, bum.
He already
You know-
has his very own caption.
You know, Chris, people
So-
will come up to us and tell us, that he saw the show and how's Chris Annapolis. I mean, I heard anything from Annapolis to, everything. So
Or
Joey
the
is,
swingers from Florida. All the cute little
yeah,
monikers
they all come up and
you've
say that.
assigned
So
to people.
Oh, Mike Lindberg is with us. Good morning, Mike Lindberg. Mike Lindberg, one of the original contributors to Good Morning Gloucester.
oh, okay,
Yeah, Wayne Moulton's with us.
Wayne.
Actually, Kate, in fairness, because I'm a man of honor, Kate pointed out.
You are.
My daughters actually do use the couch, but it's a better story to leave
She
that-
says
leave
it was
that
a
out.
love seat. Was it
It
a
wasn't.
couch?
No. It was
The
a
way-
legitimate couch, but it
Okay.
wasn't a couch like this. This is pretty
is-
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole
Very
there's
aggressive.
Like,
This is a very aggressive setup here.
yeah, that's. But you could have someone laying out this way facing the television. You could have someone laying
Mm-hmm.
that way. You could have legitimately 3 people could lay out head to toe without touching each other.
Right.
On this couch.
Should we try it?
What can we spell?
I don't know. Is that kind of party?
You work on G. We'll work on M. You
didn't-
got the other G.
I didn't know it was that kind of party. So yeah, and we also, I think that Paul Gamber is gonna and Scotty are gonna chime in from the
Cars and cappuccino.
at the Lion Wall Auto. It's the Porsche one. Which dealership are they going to today? BMW.
It's the
Ooh, I looked it
BMW
up.
one.
BMW one. So we'll have a little live.
If my
preview
car
from
wasn't filthy, I'd be there myself.
that. Yeah. Oh, so it doesn't have to be a BMW. It's all like classic cars
Yeah,
and stuff.
Warren told me to bring the Mustang, and
Oh.
he had told me a while ago.
Shout out. Speaking of cars, shout out to Sean Nolan, who's taking care of Kate's car right now. She went over there's a monstrous pothole on our street. Like the teeth filling out one.
Yeah.
And it was dark. She went over it, and the crazy sounds coming out of it, and she brought it in. It's like drivetrain issues.
Ooh.
That's how bad it was. Which I didn't even.
Probably wasn't paying attention, right?
Well, probably yeah. Well, I mean, it was dark. It was dark out, and our street is not. There's no
Some layups here.
there's no street lights. Oh, here she is, Elsha.
Hello.
Good
How are you?
morning.
You're early.
Come on in.
Morning.
Come on in, honey.
Okay, here I am.
Look at her, bright and early. All right,
I'll
look
sit
at-
right next to you.
She's gonna sit right. Oh, she's got plenty of space there. She's in the
Yeah.
shot. She's still in the shot.
Oh yeah.
Elsha,
I'm
welcome.
gonna squeeze in.
You gotta
Yeah,
squeeze,
Okay,
yeah.
More the merrier. I
Oh,
should have
yeah.
worn black. Oh, I did. I'm good.
You look fabulous. Look at you. This is the first time we've met,
Hey,
and you're even in the frame.
am I? Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. That's
So
great.
you are the executive director at Gloucester 400.
We should
Plus.
probably tell her we're
Plus.
live right now.
What?
We probably should tell her
Oh
we're
yeah,
live right
we are
now.
live.
Are we
right
live?
now. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
That was a
Sorry
grand
I'm
entrance.
I'm really
That was
So
a-
any-
squeezing in there. Yeah.
So, so I bet you there's a lot of people that don't know you. This may be the first time that they've seen your face.
Probably. Here I am.
This she is.
Yeah.
So there's so much going on, and everything is really ramping up now.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh my word. I know. It's huge. It just feels I was just watching your podcast of last week and listening to Michael DeCoster talk about like it's summer now. It's here.
Yeah.
It's happening and I feel the same way totally.
Yeah.
Totally. They're partners of ours, as are probably about 75 organizations in the city right now.
Yeah.
It's really tremendous.
Yeah, you supported Chris's thing.
the music challenge.
Chris.
So that was
Yeah.
that was my event.
It's so nice to meet
yeah,
you.
you too. You too.
She's really dialed in.
Singers.
That was such a great event. It was,
Oh, that was wonderful. See, I don't even know. Now I
Now you
actually,
know.
yeah, I don't squeeze right
official
beside you. Yeah, how do you do, Chris?
Now,
Well, there is
I don't know you two folks.
Jimmy Dalpiaz
Jimmy, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Welcome.
and
Thank
Pat
you.
And I'm
Dalpiaz.
Pat.
Hi, Pat.
It's nice to meet
I
you.
see you in the frames, just busy doing whatever it is that you do here.
It is whatever I do, yeah.
A lot of
Thank you.
a lot of organizations they're chief heavy, and not Indian heavy. We have Pat is one of the chief. She's a chief and an Indian. She gets it all done.
I'll say.
I have respect for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know how that goes, right?
Well, you see what the
boy.
chuckleheads here I'm working with, so
Chuckleheads.
chuckleheads.
You said it.
Yeah.
Not me.
This is one big horse. This is the horse's head, and we're the horse's ass.
What? Okay, well, I'm just gonna sit here and try
Yeah,
to
there
wag
you
the
go,
tail
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
So tell me, what are some of the,
Yep.
what are some of the events that you're super excited about?
Well, I'll tell you one of the things that I'm super excited about because I brought like what is going on here. I
prepared.
have a wonderful little brochure. This is a rack card. It's brand new.
Oh, very
And
nice.
we
can
are
put that
about
up
to
the-
distribute it
Yeah.
all over the
I can get
place.
over
I have
to it.
another one. And it really focuses on our free events. So we actually have 3 free festivals coming up, but we have many other more free events,
go up,
such
Jim?
as the one we did for you, Chris.
Up and up.
The one that I'm really excited about is
There.
our
There you go,
track
right
and
there.
field day.
Down.
I really have to talk about
There you
that
go.
because it is a free track and field day for elementary and middle school students.
Wow.
It's on the 18th of June, so it's coming up. It's on Father's Day.
Wow.
It's a great place to take your kid to the high school, and it's free. We're providing everybody with T-shirts, and they have to register. They can register online at Gloucester 400 Plus, but we want to see hundreds of kids out there. So we're putting an ad in the paper this week. We've tried to publicize it. This is a perfect place to do so. Thank you.
Yeah. No, but what I really would like to commend you on is you've really touched everyone with this with a lot of these events. They're so diverse, and you haven't forgotten about the children, the art things that you've had, and now you know looking at the sport, track and field and stuff. There's no one in this town that you've kind of ignored. It's really nice to see what you guys have done.
We've tried to, and one of the things that we are really pleased about is with every event, if there are tickets, because of the accommodations are not as big in Gloucester certainly, or if there's a low cost, we always provide tickets for the underserved in our community. So we go through Pathways, Second Glance, the housing authorities, and Bob Gillis, one of our tri-chairs, who's a wonderful man. He personally goes and brings them and distributes them. And so Gloucester Sales is another one of our projects. And all 3 Gloucester schooners, the Adventure, the Ardell, the Lannon, are participating, and we're providing a free sale on 2 days for kids and families who have probably lived in Gloucester for years and years and have never been on a schooner because you have to pay money to get on a schooner. So we are really happy about that program that is on June the 24th and 25th. It's called Gloucester Sales, and we would really like
June
to
25th,
encourage.
is that during Fiesta?
That's Fiesta.
It is.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being amongst all of that stuff?
That's a big.
I can't. You know what?
That's a bold move.
Yeah.
No, what strikes me
Yeah, no,
is the
that's-
generosity.
Yeah.
I
of
mean,
the
that's sort of the
schooners.
biggest of the schooners
Yeah.
to donate that
Yeah.
time during a time where they'd be making tons of money. Mm-hmm. And that's just that's the kind of people like Harold Burnham and Heath Ellis and those people are. They think they put the community first all the time, which is really sweet.
They did, and I have to give a shout out to the Lannon because a few weeks ago they donated another hour's sale, and it was lovely, so that we could treat our major sponsors.
Oh, nice.
And,
I saw that,
Did
yeah.
you see that? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really wonderful. Just a toot around the harbor on probably one of the best days that we had in May.
Yeah, other known as spring winter.
Spring, winter.
Yeah.
But today is beautiful.
No, this is the, so Chris and I we were just speaking earlier. The second that we break this down, we're like running for subs, sandwiches, Tito's in Chris's case, and heading on the boats.
I can't blame
Tito's
you.
and salmon.
No, there's a lot of boats out there already. So,
Yeah, everybody's dying to get out on the water.
Yeah.
How do
it's
you
gorgeous.
so you're so involved in so many things. Like, how big is your team to put all of this together?
Well, we have on top of the whole pile sit 3 volunteers, wonderful people, Ruth Pino.
Mrs. Otherwise known as Mrs. 400.
400 plus.
Got to remember to say plus.
Yeah.
It's all about plus. And do you know why we have a plus on our little...
No, what?
I do.
You do? Tell us.
Because history goes much further back than 400 years.
Exactly.
Oh, the indigenous Indians and stuff.
Yes.
That's right. So
Isn't there Indian event coming up?
well, it's I think I
Indigenous
probably wouldn't
Peop
say
movie.
Indian. I would say indigenous.
Yes, in October.
Indigenous.
Is this
According to the card that I
is this
have-
another thing we can't fucking do now?
That's
Are you
right.
fucking
I'm
serious?
sorry, Jerry.
Hey, no, we found out last week. They're coming so fast now. We found out that you can't
That's
say
not a-
seniors. You
that's
can't
like-
say seniors now.
Yeah, but this one's not a new one. This
Indian?
Yes.
Correct. That is not
Indigenous
new.
Oh, my
That is
fucking
not
word.
Right.
new. Come on, that's not new.
That's why.
Jimmy,
That can't be
Jimmy
news
just
to
like,
you.
No. Seriously, this is indigenous.
Film festival in October, and I think that's at
Yeah.
the CAM.
It was at multiple locations,
Oh,
but
okay.
Cam
it is.
the
Yes,
biggest, yeah.
absolutely.
I just gotta tell you something. I just gotta tell you a
Okay.
little story. The Washington Redskins had to change their names, and
Yes.
Redskin may be offensive, right?
It is.
But all of the Indians that lived in the area, they all fucking came
Oh,
out.
I think I read something
and they
about
all
that,
said,
yeah.
"We have no problem." But
The Cleveland Indians is the Cleveland Guardians. Yes, in baseball.
so I found out what Guardian stands for, and because I thought it was just a really random name. I think there's a bridge or something, and they have these two huge.
yeah.
They're like almost like they're
Oh,
not
I didn't know
gargoyles,
that.
but they're
They're guardians.
They're guardians. So it actually does have something to do with the city.
A local connection.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that made me feel good.
That's wonderful.
yeah.
So, Indigenous Film Festival in
Yes.
October, a week-long event. It's films by, for, put on completely by Indigenous people. The people that lived here for tens of thousands of years before the English settlers arrived in 2023.
Isn't it wild? Like we think about our measly 400 years or whatever we've been here, and they've been thousands and thousands, tens of thousands.
Really, tens of thousands, yes.
That's wild. What's the
know.
old? What does anybody have any idea what the oldest like human kind of artifact around here has been
I don't
dated
know.
to?
That's a good. That's a good question.
That is a
I
good
don't
a great
question.
know.
I bet you Cam would know that.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Cam?
Really,
Who's
Cam.
Cam? I'm
Cape Ham
joking.
Museum.
I get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm joking.
Pulling my leg. I'm like I'm right in there.
I thought you were talking about
Thank
Drew's
you.
brother, Cameron Hale. No, that's no.
Easy for me to get sucked in. So I'm a dangerous one for you.
Dangerous. Yeah. So that's
Right.
no.
The other ones that I just wanted to talk about is August the 12th to 13th, which is our Fisheries Heritage Festival on the State Pier. Anything to do with fishing, knot tying, net mending, catching fish, cooking fish. So of course Gloucester Fishermen's Wives will be involved in that as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
That
and
sounds like fun.
a free event. It's going to be fun. It's 2 days on the fish pier, and celebration of place, which is a cultural heritage festival. Because after the English came, we had all kinds of people coming: the Sicilians, the Azorians, the Portuguese,
Yep.
the
Finns.
people from the Finns, of course.
Yeah, don't forget
the
the
fine
Finns.
Finns. Fine. Fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And now the Brazilians and and-
also the Hondurans. A lot of Hondurans. as well.
Hondurans.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So there's people from everywhere here, and we are celebrating
Oh my God.
everyone.
Yeah.
And so if we don't know about you, get in touch with us.
That's
Absolutely,
fantastic.
because we want to celebrate your heritage as well. And that's the thing I think that makes Gloucester so amazing. Absolutely amazing, because it is gritty and we are kind,
Authentic.
authentic.
There you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think a lot of people
absolutely.
go back to the whole
And diverse.
and diverse.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people go back to we're not a Disneyfied version of a fishing community. We're not. It's not like it's authentic and
It is
like
authentic.
you said, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, we have Paul Gamber chiming in. We'll get back to some more of
All
your
right,
events,
please
but
do.
Paul Gamber is live with us, so we got to bring him on ASAP. Mr. Gary,
Hey,
what's going on, buddy? Hold on, I'm gonna bring you on screen here.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Good morning, buddy. How we
How
doing?
are ya?
We're doing great.
Hey, I got some friends with me you might recognize.
Oh, the Adwani's there. How's it? Oh, wow, the soccer, a whole soccer chick squad is there.
Soccer chicks.
Is that so?
This is Kate's favorite person because he spent a lot of money with her.
I knew that wasn't Jay. I knew that wasn't Jay.
That's Jamie.
That's Jamie Adwani. Nice to see you guys. What's the scene like right there, Paul?
Oh, it's packed. They can't even fit any more cars in here. Scotty's spinning tunes over there. Some nice cars, like some vintage stuff. There's like a vintage Cobra over there. There's Ferraris and Lambos and all kinds of fun stuff, man.
Have you had a cappuccino yet?
Have not had a cappuccino. We went to Starbucks and before we got here, we had some Starbucks.
Ah,
Paul, is your car in? You put yours in?
Mine's in. It's over here.
What's going on here?
So we're at Paul, can you explain a little bit about the event?
So Lion and Wah is hosting a Cars and Cappuccino from 9 to 11 today. And like I said, they got vintage cars all the way up through brand new exotic cars. And that's my little baby there, and that's Jamie's little baby.
Wow, nice.
Shiny.
Jay's is far on the other side of the parking lot with the other Porsches. So yeah, as Jamie says, where all the Volkswagens are parked.
Did Jay bring his Defender, the new Defender?
No, he's got a Porsche Spider.
Oh, Jesus.
Want to ask him about it?
Things are good, man. Things are good over there.
Tell him about it.
Hey, buddy. You're live. What's the scene like, Jay?
It's fantastic. A little bit of everything. Vintage stuff, new stuff, everything in between.
Are you guys, Paul, can you have Paul go down the line and show me some of your favorite cars? We're going to spend.
Oh, there's so many. We kind of walked away from the favorite ones. We're kind of heading back that way now. But all right, we'll go to one of our favorites. It's right up here.
Is this like on Centennial Drive?
Yeah, on Centennial Drive in Peabody, where BMW Service Center is for BMW Peabody.
There's an old
Warren's here with his Porsche. Probably the nicest car in the whole parking lot.
Oh wow! Look at these cars. So a lot of car enthusiasts. Jimmy,
Yeah.
are you going to have the car show up on Magnolia this year?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
it is going to be there.
Very nice.
Jimmy, these are right up your alley, buddy.
Oh, did you buy your Mini
We
there?
bought our Mini here, yeah.
There's a Shelby Cobras and GT350s. There's a GT500 over there.
Oh wow!
That's all my Mustangs. There's the Cobra.
There's the Cobra.
Did they organize those by brand, or is it?
Yeah, they kind of did in the beginning when we first got here, but so many cars started coming in, they just started packing them in. Like if you look over here, you got that next to a brand new Vet, you know?
Oh right, yeah, I got you.
Next to an old classic car there.
That's awesome, man.
Check out this though. This Cobra is from Lynn, Massachusetts originally.
Oh wow!
The original dealer's stickers on there from 1966.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. So the rumor is Jay's taking you and Holly out on his boat this afternoon. Is that true?
Is that true? No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard. That's the rumor because I know how much Holly likes boating.
This is where Jimmy's car would be parked, right in this lane, right here. All the Fords.
Oh man!
Yep.
Right, Jimmy?
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Very nice. All right. Well, listen, we have Elsha from Gloucester 400 right here.
Awesome.
400 plus.
Thank
Plus.
you.
And if when you get Warren on, say in about 25 minutes or so, if you're still there, have him say a few words.
See if we can get Warren on?
If you can, in about 25 minutes. All right?
All right, we'll check in with you later.
All right, brother. There he is.
Bye.
Paul Gamma reporting
Thank
live.
you, Paul.
That was a nice little piece.
That was smooth.
Nice little,
He
very
did a good
good. You know
job.
what? He executed that well.
He does very well.
He did really well. He wasn't. The camera was steady. Very nice.
I
Oh
think
wait,
we might
wait.
have
We have to mention something right here because we got the elephant in the room. Pat has her new flags Father's Day gift right here.
Yeah.
This is one of the best Father's Day gifts you could think of, and she has it in several different styles.
Oh, that's cool.
They are nice, heavy vinyl.
Let me help you hold
They
that up.
are printed on both sides.
Watch out for the wires.
Yeah, you
No,
better
no,
stay
c-
seated.
no, no,
Stay
no.
seated.
Come back, come back.
Please.
Yeah.
Please
Okay,
come
stay
back here.
seated.
Pat, you want me to hold it for you and you can explain it?
There.
I'll do it. Go to camera.
Oh,
Go to
good.
camera 1.
They are double-sided, heavy vinyl. They're ready to hang. There's a pocket at the top. They are $35, and you can. I'll put my email on here if that's
your
something
poll
that
in
you're
there.
interested in. I have 4 different designs. This one I thought might be one of the better choices for Father's Day. Thought if that's something that you're interested in, give me a
Yeah,
give me a shout
double-sided.
out.
There you go.
Oh, Ruth
Oh,
will
and,
want
and
one of
that's
these.
right. Kathy and Bob Rogers got a flag, and I think they got one that's the Pink Dust Fisherman. And Kathy Barlow got one, and she likes hers as well. They look fantastic. People are nicely sending me pictures of them hung up outside their houses. They're designed for outside, but I guess you could use it inside.
Yeah. It's really good quality.
It's very. I'm very
They're
pleased.
stout. They're not going to.
sturdy.
They're sturdy. Yeah, they're not going to
They're
deteriorate.
not going to deteriorate in the wind.
Yes, absolutely. So you can get those on patdsphotos.com.
PatD'sPhotos.com, or I will put my email up here as soon as I can find it on here, and it is the way to. There we go, right there.
Nice, Pat. Good job. All right, look at her. That's a very interesting shot you got going there, Jimmy. With Pat searching.
Can we
Pat
please-
searching.
I'm trying to show.
Can we please
What's the
switch
fucking
that?
Christ?
Come on.
There we
He
go.
just doesn't get it. We get the. He's the best.
flag
Jimmy's
on
the best.
visual
No, okay, here, go back. Pat, search for some items for fucking 10 minutes. Let's have you searching for items for 10 minutes. This will be the best,
my
the
pen?
best content you can see all day long right here. Yep, okay, we're just gonna keep it right here. Keep it right here. Keep it right here. Pat, how do you feel right
I'm
now?
ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
Can you look for something else right now? Is there anything else we can look
I found
for?
the pen,
Yeah,
so
oh, you got
I'm
the
good.
pen. All right, we're good. Okay. As long as we have that, we got that shot.
There is a question in here for Elsha here, if I can get back to it.
Oh, great.
Oh, she's searching. Hang on. Okay.
Nice,
It
Jimmy.
is
Nice.
from Pauline, and she's wondering about whether there will be a Fisherman's Memorial Service this year. If I can find it. There it is. No, there it
Good
is.
question, Pauline.
I don't think they're going to have the Fisherman's Memorial Service this year. I think they're only going to have the Gloucester 400 plus Fisherman Memorial Service.
That's a good
It's
possibility.
different this year.
Yeah, well, it might.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't actually know the answer to that, but it sounds like you
It's
do.
typically
Yeah.
in August, if I'm not mistaken.
You bring the flag.
Well,
you bring
it's that's true because August is Fisherman's Month, is Fisheries Month, and so it's quite likely. I wish I knew the answer to that more. Pauline, I'm sorry I can't be more specific.
I do have a question. Are they doing
Absolutely.
anything to update the cenotaph?
The
because-
city has been doing some work on that.
Okay.
That's
That's like one of the most. I think that's one of the most important pieces of our history is that cenotaph that we can point to in our lifetimes, and I don't think it's been updated in like 10 or 12 years. If there's
Yeah.
any funds that they can put towards that, I know that the families who have lost people to the sea, which is like what I think 99% of people identify in this city,
Yes.
is fishermen and fishermen that have been lost at the sea, and like I think that I would really love to see people get behind updating the cenotaph for those families members that are not listed on there.
It's so important.
Yeah, I think certain, it's like 2,000, right? And I think it may not have all the names, but
No, they need.
I agree
We're
with
talking
you.
about two different things, I think.
Oh, okay,
You're
sorry.
talking about the cenotaph. You're talking about the statue, aren't you?
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
cenotaph.
excuse me.
I'm talking about the
Yeah,
name,
let's get that
names,
updated,
the
yes.
names that haven't been
That's
put on.
very important.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's that.
Thanks,
Thank
Pauline.
you, Kathy Barlow, and the Rogers, and Sarah Gray. I did not know one was flying at the Dory shop. That's awesome.
Oh wow!
There are some down at Maritime Gloucester.
Oh wow! That's awesome. So you can buy them at Maritime Gloucester as well.
Well, I hadn't finalized the deal with Carol, but if they are flying it at the Dory shop, I'm thinking she may have decided to take them
There you
and,
go.
and share them.
Well, she's
I'm waiting to
Carol
finalize
Mondello
the show.
is a can-do person.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She's just gonna.
Yeah.
She makes. She doesn't. You know, I like those kind of people. They make.
Oh, yeah.
They just
Yeah.
like. All right. We're not gonna get bogged down in procedure. We're not gonna
Right.
get bogged
Give people
down
what they
in
want when they
committees.
want it.
We're gonna make shit happen.
Just make it
I
happen.
like that.
Make it happen.
Right? Are you that kind of person?
Yeah, I am.
Atta girl.
I am.
Love
And
it.
I do, the question that you started with was, maybe it was
The
yours,
team.
Chris,
How-
the
how the-
team,
Yes.
the team. So I started with, in fact, I have a picture of the Gloucester 400 plus tri-chairs. I don't know if you can see that.
No,
This
Jimmy.
is
Will,
a-
Jimmy. Jimmy. Will make
Okay,
that
so
happen.
that's a really fabulous picture of the three volunteers that sit on top of this. They sort of help manage the whole thing.
Perfect,
I'm
Jimmy.
There you go.
responsible to
That's it
them.
right
Is
there.
that not a good picture?
a little
A
bit.
little to the left, to the
Oh
right.
yeah, let's get Bob
other
in
way.
there too.
Other right.
Let's get Bob in there.
Yeah.
These,
Perfect,
These
yep.
There
three
you go.
wonderful people do the fundraising, and along with some contract staff like myself, and you don't have Bruce in there. Bruce Toby, former mayor
You can back
of
up a little bit.
Gloucester.
Back up a little bit and go towards.
There you go.
Towards us.
Oh, that's
Go
beautiful.
towards the. Yeah, that's good. All right. We
So
got
Bruce,
it, Jim.
so I have to tell you that in the Discover Gloucester, we are 16 pages chock full of stuff. And just to talk earlier about a timeline, because you talked, Jimmy, about who was here before the English came in. So we have a piece here about 10,000 years ago.
Oh, cool.
The ancestral homelands, which is just a picture of the back shore here somewhere, because we really feel it's so critically important to say, wait, history didn't start in 1623, did it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. And who was here and what is their story? And we've been working closely with an indigenous group called Smoke Signals, and they have been advising us on all things indigenous so that we use the right kind of language. It is really important. It matters to people, the words we use, and so that's who we're working with there. But the team consists of, I want to say, Isabel Pett, who many of you know. Izzy is one of those do people, and Isabel is the program events manager. So all of the events that we are doing, Izzy is responsible for putting together. And she has a team behind us. We have
Terry Weber.
Terry Weber, and I'm glad you mentioned Terry Weber. You know Terry Weber. She's
Terry's
amazing.
great. Terry's
she
a
is
great
amazing.
writer. Yeah.
So Terry's a great writer, and she is the manager of the Stories Project, which is a legacy project of Gloucester 400 Plus, and it's a collection of 400 stories. And if you have a story, send it in to us, because we will put it on our website. The deadline for being potentially included in our commemorative book has gone by, because we're working on that as well. We will have a commemorative book available at the end of the year, which is a collection, a compilation, if you will, of the best story. I shouldn't say the best, the most representative of
The
who
community
is
of
Gloucester?
yeah.
Who is Gloucester? And there'll be some poetry in that. There'll be some artwork in that, some photos in that, and that will be for sale. And so we're really pleased about that effort.
So wait, did you say that they're going to compile the stories into a book?
book.
Okay, because that was one of the
book.
questions. So Robert and Annette Spanks, your question has been answered. Look at like she read your mind. 400 plus stories will be compiled in a book and available for purchase, and we'll let you know as soon as that gets out where you can buy it.
Yep.
I'm assuming that you're going to be able to buy it at the bookstore of Gloucester.
You are right.
Yeah, because you can't.
And at the bookstore across the street from us,
Yep.
and
The,
at our own
Dogtown
space,
Books.
Dogtown Books, yes. And at 123 Main Street, which is our own visitor center. We cut the ribbon a few weeks ago, and people are welcome to stop by. You will see that the books will be able to, that's clumsy, you can pre-order the books.
Ah, there you go.
And we're in
Do you
the
have a
process
QR
of
code
just
for that or
putting that
anything?
together. We will have a QR code for that. We just got our ISBN number from the Library of Congress, so we're
So you're
like, this
official.
is big time. This is
Yeah.
official. So we got all of that, but it will all be on our website, GloucesterMath400.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right
Okay.
there. We on the 12th, we've been invited to go to live stream from Fresco in Rockport. I legitimately don't even know the address. But did you get that graphic, Pat?
Yes.
All right, so they're gonna have a grand opening. It looks like the delicious
does look
food, and they're gonna do. I think they're doing shrimp baskets all day long for some ridiculously cheap price. $9.99, June 12th from 11 to 8 p.m. 18 Beach Street, Rockport, Mass. Fresco's grand opening, and we will be live streaming from there. So
That's
I'm really
awesome.
looking forward to that.
Awesome. I think the fathers can go there with their kids after track and field.
Oh, there you
How's
go.
that?
Yeah,
Great
I got
idea.
that going.
Busy weekend.
Busy weekend.
Yeah.
Well, they're all going to be busy from here on out. This is one of the great things about living in Gloucester. We have this embarrassment of cultural riches that we do. All right, here we go. We're back. You got the man?
Scotty, I think we're on.
Oh, we're on?
I think we're on.
Oh, look at this.
The camera just went live. I think they put us on live.
Yep, we're live.
We're live.
We're live. Oh, wow. We're hanging out at Cars and Cappuccinos today at the BMW Service Center Centennial Drive. And right behind me is none other than Warren Waugh of the Lion Waugh Auto Group. Well, we're standing next to a $1.2 million Porsche right now.
Is that what this car is?
Yes. I saw a post this morning. Why don't you turn around and show the car real quick?
I did tell him that it was the best car in the lot. So
Hey, Paul, tremendous camera work.
camera work, I'm trying, but
Tremendous.
look at this car. What is Scotty? What'd you say? 1.2?
Oh, wow. Is that what color is that officially?
It's kind of like that slate gray, but it's got a lot of metallic in it. It's gorgeous. But look at the interior.
Let's go. Oh my God.
Right? Isn't that sweet?
Is he going to drive that on the roads of Gloucester? Because Kate just lost her entire drivetrain.
If you stay on the exit.
Gloucester with Joey, so we get a Zoom link in. If you'd like to say hello, hey Joey, tell about the event in your car.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, thanks for zooming in.
Yeah, the car looks great.
I tell you, a lot of great cars.
Yeah. How about what kind of car is that, Warren? Can you give us a little rundown?
The one I'm leaning on?
Yeah, that one.
It's a limited production 911 Sport Classic. Just building 1,200 of them for the world. I was lucky enough to get one. I took delivery a couple of weeks ago. And it's sort of a blend of the 70s, early 70s, and updated engineering and instrumentation.
Joey, the only reason he got it was he mentioned your name to the Porsche guys. Yeah, he said, I know Joey from Good Morning Gloucester, and they said, oh, you can get one of these limited production
And
cars.
they had it like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, where you get the golden ticket. There's only so many.
Warren, you got to stop leaning on that car because the rivets from your back pocket just put a big scratch on the side.
You should see the crowd here, though, Joey. I mean, there's hundreds of people here, and even more.
Yeah, Paul, give me
cars.
a quick pan over this way, over there.
Wow, good crowd. Of course, though, all your events are well attended.
All your events are well attended, he said.
I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky.
Speaking of well-attended events, what's coming up soon? The Bluefin Blowout, right?
Yeah, we're sold out of in the fishing area, and we got a couple of tables left for the bash on the Monday night. We've got 85 boats entered, and I think 15 or 16 on a wait list. So it's going to be a hell of a tournament.
Unprecedented number of contestants this year. I think with the previously it was a high of like 50 or 60.
Right. You know, if we have weather like this that week, it'll be even more amazing for all the spectators too.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward. Well, thanks for joining us, Warren. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Thank you for tuning in to BMW at Peabody.
Hold on, Joey, before you cut off.
Jimmy! Hey, Warren! Can you get Jimmy out of here?
Jimmy!
That is tremendous. That is great. Oh, that's awesome.
You got a great warrant.
So listen, speaking of that, as you all know, I got lambasted because there was the people, the Plover people had a problem that they didn't like the Jimmy segments.
Yeah.
So, but I don't really care about them so much. What I really care about is our regular viewers. So I want you to tell me, do you guys like the Jimmy segments? And I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one right now. I just need to know, because if you don't like them, we'll stop doing it. But we're here to serve our people. So if our people want it, we're going to do it. So you just heard Warren and Scotty and Paul do it, and here we go. So do you guys want us to continue with the Jimmy segment or not?
Oh, it makes me
I
laugh.
think
do you
Wayne,
like it?
Wayne
All right.
seems to be saying yes, and Linda Jerome Tupman Paula says keep the Jimmy segments.
All right. We love Jimmy.
We love
Keep the Jimmy
Jimmy.
segments. Linda Jerome Tupman likes it. Bethany Ferrara, Kathy
Oh,
Barlow,
they're
Steve
rolling
Conti.
in.
Look at this.
What kind of animal wouldn't like it?
I'm trying to behave myself.
I know you're. I know
You're a
it's-
man
I
of
know.
honor.
I am a man of honor, and I'm trying to behave myself.
Do we
Okay,
have to
thank
do
you,
it?
everybody.
Yeah, you have to do it, but we also have a question for you. So if you were going to buy a loofah for the house, what color loofah would you buy?
Earth tones.
Earth tones. All right, Pat?
See here.
Oh, this might be tough.
Earth tones. I think that earth tones. What's closest
What's our
to
most
is there an earth
What's our
tones?
earth tone? Maybe the blue.
Oh, wait, I have to pick a color.
I'm going to say the yellow one, right? Yellow. So you would be in the loofah code when visiting the villages, Florida's friendliest hometown, where they do the swapping and everything like that. I would say yellow would be the biggest,
I'd be
and
in
that would be
there.
a mid-level swap for those who want to have fun but are still nervous. So you're a little timid.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, there you go. We also haven't done the two-part question:
would
death
be
row
remiss.
sub and death row meal. So you have to picture yourself on
Are you
death
pulling
row.
my leg on this? Okay.
No,
no,
this
no.
one's
Okay.
for
I'm
you.
So no,
on
no, I
death
have to
row.
give you death row.
I can hardly imagine, but yes,
Right.
there.
And the warden comes in. He says, "Tomorrow's your day, and we're going to get you a sub from any sub shop, anywhere in the world. It can't be homemade. It has to be the name of a sub shop or a deli or a restaurant that makes a certain sandwich. And what would the sandwich be?
Would be Bishko,
Cafe Bistro, okay. And what do you order?
and it would be vegetarian, so it would have falafel on it.
Oh, okay.
They do nice.
They have a good falafel.
They do have a great falafel. Yeah.
All right.
And lots of veggies, lettuce, and possibly hummus on it as well. What do you think?
Little schmear.
Yeah, I think so.
Little schmear.
Little
Little
schmear.
Little schmear. Okay, and then second part, death row meal, not home cooked.
Oh boy.
A death row meal is a restaurant anywhere in the world, and what in
Okay, I'm going
particular
with
dish.
Causeway. I'm sorry. I'm with Causeway.
All right,
I'm with Causeway. Fish and chips.
fish and
I
chips.
love-
Whoa, good choice.
Is
Last.
it a good one?
All right, we're gonna go around now. We're gonna ask if she's pandering or if these are really her death row meals. What do you say?
No, I'm gonna say
That's
they're
legit?
real. They're for real.
Oh,
because-
absolutely for real.
She's for
Yeah.
real.
I believe her.
She gave some thought to it.
There you go.
Do you
All right.
believe me? That's
No, I don't believe it. I think you're pandering because you're Gloucester 400 plus, and I think you're pandering.
No,
but I think
totally.
that's fine too.
Yeah, no, truly. I mean, because I'm on the show. This is a show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on
Oh,
the
it's a show.
I'm a show.
a show.
You're a show.
Oh,
You know, I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm thinking, like, I came here thinking, okay, I'm thinking Gloucester today. So those are the ones that came to mind in Gloucester, because I think about my lunchtime walking down the street sometimes to get a sub, or I don't call it a sub, a
Well,
bowl or a sandwich or something, with that
Do you eat
kind
bread?
of stuff
Are
on
you a
it.
non-bread eater like my wife?
Mostly, yeah.
Well, that's how you have such a beautiful
She
figure.
came up with them really fast, so that's what gave me the confidence that she's being genuine.
She's
Thank you.
she's a you can tell she's a kind, sweet soul. Yes.
Joey, I noticed a lot of people are saying keep the Jimmy, so I just want to announce that I'm going to make T-shirts and hats, and I'm going to be bringing them out shortly. And if you need to, just talk to me, and I'm sure you know how to find us if you have, questions about it. Okay?
Will you be making them at the GMG production studio? Or are you going to look for a better price somewhere else?
Well, I'm thinking about changing this down here, but we just got this couch, and I don't know if we can fit it.
Linda
very
Jerome
nice.
Tuckman, shout out to our friend John, the Island Cowboy, John
Yes.
Jerome,
Yep.
who played last night at the studio. They actually had, and I didn't realize this, they had Mike Francis from Soul Rebel Project before him. Talk about a packed,
Full day.
stacked,
Full day.
stacked.
Yeah.
I came from last week. I took my daughter to Miami University for orientation. We got in at 3 a.m. Had to leave the next day to drive to Philly for a wedding. So we were in Philly for a wedding, and we got home last night at 6 o'clock. I was completely spent. I needed to make up some orders. What's going on here? I got a full
Yeah, but
battery.
it's the other end. Jim is sitting on it. Did he disengage you?
Go.
All right, we're good.
It's
So
me.
I would have gone to the studio because that looked like an absolutely tremendous. Wait, did you put the video clip in?
Honestly ran out of clip. There's only so many clip spaces.
Oh,
And
okay.
that one was a late coming in, and I wasn't
Okay.
able to get that one
You
on.
can search, Patty. You're on.
No, that's all. Yeah, she's good. Speaking of music, though, we have Chris Lagakanakanakopoulos with us, and he is our resident music expert. So, Chris, this summer is here.
Well, yeah, this is prime time, right, for music. Like, we've got all of our year-round places, like, of course, the Rum Line, which is doing 7 days a week, year-round. Machaca does, 3 to 4 days a week. I think Drift does about the same, and then, of course, Minglewood does the weekends. But then you get into this time of year, and it's really crazy because you've got Blue Collar doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you got Hope over at the studio, who's now
Committed.
doing 7 days a week.
Committed.
7 days a week of music. We just heard they did an early show yesterday. Then they had John later. I don't think we're there yet, but she's going to bring back Reggae Sundays down on Rocky Neck.
Let's go.
So that's really, really exciting. And I think it's so good to see music coming back in the community the way it has. I spent a lot of time in Newburyport for work, and that was such a vibrant music community prior to COVID, and it just hasn't come back. You can't find music anywhere in Newburyport. So we're lucky that our local businesses, our local restaurants have stuck with it and have committed to it. And we still have so many incredible artists here that are playing it 7 days a week.
Yeah.
That's a good perspective, thinking about it, what other places have been able to do or not do. That's a good perspective, Chris.
Yeah.
So what about yourself, Chris? Where are you performing next?
Joe and I next. I don't think I have anything really local until July. I think July 3rd at Blue Collar Lobster. Joe Wilkins and I will be playing at the end of the month, supporting some friends at Club Passim down in Boston or in Cambridge. So that's our next thing.
One of my favorite places.
It's a great spot. Really excited. I haven't played there before, so I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's such a legendary spot to play on a stage that Bob Dylan has played on, right? Like, it's amazing.
Bananas.
So,
Yeah. Triple bananas.
Yeah.
In fact. But there's a lot of this summer. Do you know if they're doing the music on the hill? Fitzhugh Lane this summer, the Thursday, or did that go
I'm not
away?
sure. I haven't heard anything about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I always, I don't know. I'm sure you probably mentioned the Rum Line. Did you
Of
mention-
course,
Yeah,
they're
we
number
did.
one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have right. Yeah, because Fred, Shrigley's I feel like is the godfather of the local music. Has been
That's
so
a fair title.
supported artists throughout the years and stuff like that, and he was at the forefront of it. Zach Sears, obviously a big supporter, and as you mentioned, Hope now coming on the scene strong.
Yeah.
That's not, well, we are in June. It doesn't feel like June, so I was like, oh, we are in June.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Midway.
So but that's like throwing out a haymaker right out the bat.
Yeah.
And
I'm excited.
places like Oliver's Harbor is starting to bring some music in. And,
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And Mike told us over at
See, the grill.
the grill.
Seaport Grill? No.
No.
Saltwater Grill.
Grill.
Saltwater
Don't
Grill.
begin with an
Sorry
S.
about that.
Saltwater Grill. Mike Lupo.
Yeah, Mike Lupo said they're starting to put some things together too for over there too. So That's great.
Pat, I wanted to mention, because I don't want it to go by, Sarah Gray actually purchased that thing.
Yes, thank you for bringing that
Purchased it for the Dory
She
shop.
did purchase
Carol
one, so
did,
thank you.
Carol
Right.
didn't just pull it from
I
from
see.
your stock
Right,
and put
I
it on
s-
the thing.
I see that. Thank you, Sarah.
That was
that
very
was a great
generous.
idea. I spent some time with Sarah. Shout out to Sarah. Yesterday on the dock, I went down to the dory races. I've never been, so it was totally new to me. And she was very generous in guiding me with and patient, answering all my silly questions about what was going on. So thank you, Sarah, very much. And it was a bunch of fun.
I feel, I am remiss that I didn't ask the Dory guys for the results so we can see who's going forward.
Well, funny you should say that. It's in the post that went up at 8 o'clock this morning with the results.
Oh, well, can you pull it up and let me know?
Yeah, search. You're on, Pat. Search.
Pull up.
Who the winners were, you mean?
Yeah, we want to know
Yeah,
who's representing
okay.
the United States versus the
Sure.
versus the
No, well,
Nova
yeah.
Scotia.
Our
Right.
friends, the Nova Scotians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say? Did I say
No, you
something
didn't
bad?
say anything bad.
Did I say Indian or senior?
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No.
Okay.
We have some good comments here though. Linda says that yes, the Thursday nights at Fitzhugh Lane are taking place.
Oh, great.
And then also let's not forget about the summer concert series at the bandstand at
That's
Stage Fort Park. I'm not sure what nights do those happen on, do we know?
I want to say
I think
Sundays?
they're Sunday.
I think
yeah.
they're Sundays.
Yeah.
Am I-
I should give a shout out for July 28 because the Pops concert, Symphony in the Park, the entire symphony is they'll be on a stage in Stage Fort Park
Which
on the
symphony?
28th of July.
Cape Ann Symphony.
Cape
Cape
Ann
Ann Symphony.
Symphony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? I think like Gloucester this year feels to me like Gloucester on steroids.
Yeah.
It's just everything is pumped up and ramped up. And so, we talk about the symphony, which they haven't done for years, and it will be an amazing event. They're partners. I want to give them a shout out. And also Cape Ann Museum is starting their music series in the courtyard again, which are free concerts and I want to say they're Sundays too, but I'm not exactly sure. Anybody out there from Cape Ann Museum is
I tell you, my
listening?
mother goes to those, the ones at the Antonio Gentile Bandstand.
Oh yeah, lots
Oh,
of
does she?
lots
Yep.
and
Get
lots
your
of people
blanket, get your chair.
Ask about those at the
It's a
visitor center.
scene. It's a scene. Like, they love it. Like, it's, oh man, again, keep going back to it. It's an embarrassment of cultural riches we have at our fingertips. And I feel like so many people take it for granted.
I have the winners.
Oh, you have the winners. Okay, so
Yeah.
this Pat is going to announce. These are the people
Well, I have,
that.
yeah.
You
Yep.
know what, Pat?
I hope I got everybody's name right, but if not,
Oh, do you want me to
somebody
say? You want me to say the names?
Yeah, it's probably a good.
Yeah. Let me say the names so you
Probably
don't
a good idea.
butcher them. All right, here we go. All right,
sure you
so
press
Junior
all right buttons.
rowers.
so we can. You can put this on the. You can share the screen.
Oh, I didn't know how to do that.
That's all right. Okay. The international. This is Pat D reporting on Good Morning Gloucester, June 11th. International dory elimination races were held off of Maritime Gloucester Dock at Harbor Loop yesterday. It was her first time at the event, but it will not be her last. 4 races were held to determine participation in the July 8th event. July 8th is in Gloucester. The following one will be in Lunenburg,
August,
Nova Scotia.
right.
Congratulations to all the participants and good luck to junior rowers AJ Lewis and Caden Lewis, who the women rowers Ashley Smith and Rachel Cecilio, over 50 rowers Eric Dombrowski and Joe Sanfilippo. Wow, that's interesting. And open rowers Sam Taramina and Peter Taramina. I hope Pat says she hopes she got the names right, and she certainly did. I think Sam and Peter Taramina, I believe that they represented the United States last year.
Oh, okay. They were very good races.
Yeah,
They were excellent races.
yeah.
Great photos. Pat,
Some
too.
and
Thank you.
they've been going on for so long and represent so much of what our city's all about, and they keep that organization keeps that thing going. Gina Lampassi, who's involved in Gloucester, rowing. I think it's the Gloucester Rowing Club, and she reached out to me. She's going to be on the podcast in a couple of days.
Good.
So there's the Blackburn Challenge is coming.
Yes,
I
that's
should
coming
look it
up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just saw that somewhere.
I posted it.
Oh, that's it.
Did you? Okay. My husband, Rich Kleinschek, has done it 23 times. 23 times. He'll
Wow.
be in it again.
Wow. What
The
kind
Blackburn
of, and what is he
Challenge.
rowing?
Single sliding seat, just grinding
Skull?
it right in
Wow.
the skull all the way around the Cape.
That's
Isn't that
cool.
amazing?
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
going to be a great event. They
26
also
times,
are
did you say?
23 times.
23 times.
Yes, yeah.
When did he start? How old was he when he did his first?
You know what?
Was he in college? Was he a
No,
part of a
he
crew?
was not. And the reason he wasn't was because he had to get up too early. That's when the rowers row. He began rowing about 32 years ago when we moved to Cape Ann. And he started he bought a boat, put it in at the Jones Pier there,
Yeah.
close to Wingersheep, which is where we live, and started rowing. And a week later, he entered the Blackburn.
Wow.
He took a lunch with him, not understanding the whole scene yet. So now he doesn't take a lunch anymore. He just blasts through, and he's always a winner. What can I say?
That's
He's
fantastic.
got
Excellent.
whack of medals, yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's really great, yeah. So he's working with Gina, actually. They went to a funeral yesterday about one of the men who did it 27 times. His name, oh help me, Gina knows, I know, Rich knows.
Sometimes this
It's
happens.
gone.
This
It's
happens
gone.
to me all the time.
Does it
so-
happen to you too?
Yes,
I
it
hate it, yeah.
absolutely does.
But the whole club was there, just wishing the gentleman well. It's a great event. It's huge. The beach is a real scene when you get when they stumble on shore.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Michael Lindberg, former Good Morning Gloucester contributor, responsible for one of my favorite all-time Good Morning Gloucester posts, the video he did with Earl and Arch, Gloucester till the end.
I didn't know he
There
was
something
responsible
you
for
ought
that.
to you ought to play that video at some of your events. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
so he
will
has
do.
new band, Captain Jack and the Strangers, Billy Joel tribute band. Michael Lindberg is involved with, and they're playing at Stage Fort on August 11th. So at the bandstand, I imagine he's going to be there.
I haven't seen them yet, but I've heard great things. That's Jack Favazza, the piano player.
Yeah.
That's Jack.
Oh.
And
Oh,
that's-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that
part
should
of
be
the
excellent.
maybe that's part of the Gloucester story, August 10 to 13, which is where we're going to have also on the docks at Maritime Gloucester. The Annisquam Village Players
Oh,
are
Terry
presenting.
Sands.
Heard about it.
Yes, and they are going to be presenting the Gloucester story, and we'll also be having screened at some point on the sails of the schooner Adventure, Captains Courageous.
amazing.
Yeah.
It will be amazing.
Amazing event.
Yep. So it is a
Will there be
busy
alcohol
weekend.
served at that?
I don't think they'll need it.
No, just because I think that would really
It's a fair
amp it
question.
up.
It's very
It is
fair.
a fair question, yeah.
Yeah. Summer concert series. Wait, there was one of Brian Alex at Mile Marker.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
You can't forget that.
Oh yeah, that's
on
that's
Wednesdays.
every Wednesday. So they're doing that through the summer as well. So sorry, I probably forgot. I mean, you can go beyond Gloucester too, and you've got Wales Jar and Rockport. You've got Boo Bird in Manchester. Manchester has a Tuesday night summer concert series. So there's no lack of music for people to see.
Brian Alex played in what band?
N-Train.
N-Train. If anyone was around in the 90s, N-Train had a following that you couldn't believe. It didn't matter where they were playing. It was an absolutely
big.
packed house.
They're
Great.
they still play.
Do they really?
Yeah, they still play.
Jeez, I would like to go to. That would bring me back. That was like back when I was single. Like it was like we would travel to go see those guys, and it was
We
all
did, too.
in Boston. In
We used to
town.
see them in Martha's Vineyard a lot. Like that's where they kind of started. So we would plan our vacations around being able to see them down there.
Really good.
That's why it was tough. A little while ago, you put a little feeler gauge out there, and you're asking people to answer in what are the places you like to eat, what are the places you like to go, what are your favorite music. And people were, when they would come to me, I said I couldn't pick one.
No,
I couldn't
could
pick
never.
one. And people were saying, "Oh, come on, you gotta follow one." No, you just go to so many places. It's so good. It's really hard. Though there is good stuff here. You know?
We should mention our good friend Scotty. He's going to be at Fridays. He's going to be playing his DJ gigs at Lobster Land.
12 to 3.
12 to 3 every Friday. Do we have a graphic for that, Pat?
We do. I think it's this one.
There you go. Out on the deck, which I have yet. I have to make a point of going there before I start my work schedule big time, because they say the deck outside at Lobster Land is really, really
We had
fantastic.
lunch with Scotty playing music a couple weeks ago, and it was Very pleasant.
That was that really nice day.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one of
The
the
one- yeah.
few very nice days.
That it was good to go out on the deck. Otherwise we probably would have been inside.
Lobsterland is hands down, I think, my favorite. I love it.
Really?
It's
My mother's too.
Yeah, it's really
My
good.
mother's
I
too.
should take your mom sometime.
Yeah, there you go. You and Scotty.
That view of the marsh is really it's stilling, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Is there osprey nests
Yeah.
that you can see
Yes.
from there?
Yep. They have
I have a live cam of it.
3
Yeah.
chicks just hatched that last week. I think it's 3. Yeah, I get a little addicted
view
to
is
the
just
osprey
not great.
cam.
No.
It's the bird segment.
Bird segment. Bird segment. So I just want to. Okay, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay. What else do we have? We have.
You know what I wanted to say is that comedy show at Castle Manor.
Oh, you went, right?
It was amazing.
Paul D'Angelo?
Yeah. So
at Castle Manor?
Jamie and I got a last minute invite from Timmy Matheson and showed up. And I'm not a huge. I like comedy, but it's not my main go-to. I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard.
One of
Yeah,
those
it was-
ones where your stomach hurts, kind
Yeah,
of.
it was really. It was.
a-
It was incredible.
It was a full house. This
Yeah.
is a picture that Scotty sent in. I believe it
Yeah.
was Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Are you in there?
It was
Allison
on the
and
side,
Scotty
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Paul D'Angelo,
who
yep.
was on the
Headliner.
podcast. And
Yeah.
the Castle Manor Inn is doing a Father's Day
Yep. Barbecue.
meal. Breakfast in the morning and barbecue for lunch.
Yeah.
The food was excellent.
Always.
Staff was awesome.
Always.
They're in mid-season form already.
There's that girl, Kaylin. She's she's the events manager. And
Oh.
she's this big, but she is so kind, sweet, efficient, fast, does everything with a smile. Like if I was gonna start with an events manager, I would start with Kaylin.
That's awesome.
And then you get Chef Dan Lavala, who does
Winning combo.
great stuff. And we have a lot of great general managers in town. I'm talking about events. This girl is unflappable. That's the word I was looking for. Unflappable in the face of, a million things happening. Unflappable. Yeah.
That's
So
what you want.
Yeah, she can do.
kudos to that place. I mean, that is a great.
I've never been there. I drive by it all the time.
You have
I've
to
never
go.
stopped.
They have
Breakfast.
breakfast now. They have
They
breakfast.
have breakfast now?
Excellent breakfast. Best home fries in town.
Yep.
All right.
And you wouldn't. They have this amazing deck in the back with a tent over it. Look, just beautiful views. It's really a hidden gem.
They've done a really nice job.
Yeah, and it would all be for naught having that beautiful room if the food was just okay.
Or the-
But the food isn't just okay. The food's fantastic.
And the staff.
And the staff,
You're
yeah.
right. I know.
Yeah.
It's hitting the
I
mark.
absolutely agree with you. So there's that. Father's Day. Pat's got her things. Pat D's photos. You can go buy some of her swag. I got the new caps. And let's see, Donna Artizzoni. What's Donna's website?
Artizzoni Photos.
ArtizzoniPhotos.com. You can get a great gift there.
I think it's Artizzoni Photography. Excuse me.
Artizzoni Photography for
Lobster
that.
trap.
I got a bunch of new hats. You can see them right here. The Plover logo, always popular. Selling a ton of these. We got and these are. Pat, Jimmy, can you get this up
They're
close?
Nice.
Yeah,
They're
try.
really nice.
These are different. These are completely different, and this is a new line that I'm launching.
Thirsty seagull.
The third, go right there. Get tight, Jimmy.
Should have a singing seagull.
Oh, right there. So turn it like 3/4 so you can see the side. It's a 2-dimensional patch right there. Jimmy, just keep it steady if you could. Be great. Thank you. It's a 3-dimensional
look at
patch,
that, yeah.
and it's rubberized, and they just look. The colors are super vibrant. The cutting is super crisp. I couldn't be
It
more
really pops that way.
pleased. So that's the Good Morning Gloucester one.
It's cool the way the tail pops off the
Yeah,
side.
and right there, and go a little closer, Jimmy, and turn it. Right there, you nailed it. This is my new logo, the drunk seagull, the thirsty seagull. I just love the navy with the white on the gray accent, the heather gray cap. I just think it's super sharp. And there's that, and of course we have the plover one. And if you order these today, or tomorrow, I am going to be delivering them locally. If you're local, I will be delivering them, so you'll definitely have these for Father's Day. Did you put the link up, Pat?
It's a great idea.
There you go. There you go. So there's that. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else?
Can I just mention that if people are looking for Father's Day gifts, is that appropriate to do
Yeah,
a shout out for?
absolutely.
Okay, so Gloucester 400 Plus has beer glasses etched, beautiful,
Nice.
and wine glasses. That might be something for Father.
Do you still have the coins?
We have the coins. Thanks for bringing that up. Yes, so we have commemorative coins, of course. I think there's a picture on the cover of Discover Gloucester.
Beth Swan designed this.
They're gorgeous.
Beth Swan also designed the Good Morning Gloucester logo.
Oh, did she?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to put that up there, Jimmy?
Yeah, that's a great cover. And we've also minted silver ones, a limited edition silver ones, which again you can get at Brass Monkey. Those are available at Brass Monkey, as are the silvers, the
Okay,
real
that's good.
silvers. Ooh.
That's good, Jim.
So, if you're thinking a father likes to be a collector, a pneumatist.
Oh, is that what it's called?
What is that?
That
The
would-
collector of
I have one.
coins.
I have one from the 76. Or was it? Or when
Probably
did they do-
350th or 375th.
375th.
Yes, yes.
I have one
You
from
still
there.
have one of those?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want another one?
Yeah, sure. I'll take one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put it. We'll make it front and center. So there's that.
I guess if I could just one last thing, pay attention. There is so much going on. You know, you can check our website. You can check Good Morning Gloucester.
Yeah, but you know what?
There's so
Honestly, for
much
Gloucester
going
400
on.
stuff, the website. So many people ask me all the time, "What is going? What is this going on with?" I'm like, literally, the website is fantastic,
Thank
and
you.
you have a calendar there
We
of
do.
all the events.
We
if
do.
you have any questions, www.gloucesterma400.org.
Yep, absolutely.
You didn't have the plus on there. That
We
can't be.
don't.
No, you
I
can't
know.
That can't be
do the web-
official.
You can't do that in the
Well-
web address. They won't take it.
Oh, thank you. That's why
Thank
that
God.
happened.
They got there out there. They got there out there.
Saved.
You saved. Pat just
They
saved
won't-
you.
yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be canceled. They would cancel you if you didn't have the plus there. So no, thank you for all the work you do. You are lovely.
Oh.
And I'm so happy to have you on. You really are. And congratulations to your husband on his rowing achievements.
Rich, he will be there.
Rich will be there.
Yes, Rich will be there.
We will be out on our boat momentarily, but from the Good Morning Gloucester studios, I'm going to let you pick the out music. Wait, Jimmy.
Right.
Wait, we got to go here first. We have one order of business first.
Oh.
All right, ready, Jim?
Is that good?
Yep.
There's Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, no piping plovers were harmed in the making of today's podcast. Thank
I love it. There you go, Joe. All right, good job, Jimmy. Good job, buddy. I'm going to let you pick Annie Probst or Over the Bridge for our out music.
Oh, you're asking me for music? I'm going to lean
You're gonna
on my
defer?
friend Chris.
You're gonna defer?
Yeah, I am.
I love Over the Bridge. But this is Annie Brost's bachelorette party weekend, so I think I think we've got to go with Annie.
Annie
did
Probst.
not
There
know
we
that.
go.
Okay. I'll go
Congratulations.
with you too.
All right, boom.
It's like
On the podcast, interviews and making all the people laugh. In the oldest part of our country's past, out here with the lobsters. Good morning, Gloucester.
Did she
I'm
just
gonna
do
have her
this? Is
redo
this
it
new?
and say, "Out here with the plovers, good on Gloucester."
Can you do that?
What's that?
Can you do that?
Annie would do that for us. So
We're gonna
we're,
get into trouble.
we're
with
still
anything?
live, so
Oh, are we?
yeah, we're still live. Jimmy, there's Jimmy's penis. Everybody got a good picture of Jimmy's penis. They pay extra for that, Jim. That's extra. Yeah, good show, guys.